the number one fear of any salesperson, no matter what industry they're in, is prospecting, right? Having to walk through doors and have those conversations with people, and it's just creates a lot of anxiety. So, and then what's even worse is the fear that they got to do that their entire career. So we eliminate that fear by doing what we call building to 500 in 5 weeks. And really what that means is so Chris, if you were a new person, what I would ask you to do is to go out every single day for 5 weeks and identify 20 places that you choose to do business with, right? So you may have to go see 25 or 30 people or even 40 people in a day to identify the 20 that you really want to work on. Because you may walk in some doors and say, man, I don't ever want to go back there, right? But identify the 20 that you really want to do, work with, and you're willing to do whatever it takes for however long to get there. So at the end of the week, you will have identified 100, and at the end of 5 weeks, you will have identified 500. So, but you would have had to see 600, 700, 750 people in order to get that done. Now, one of the things about sales is that we create our own luck by walking through a lot of doors. So if you do that inside of 5 weeks, see 600, 700 people, you're gonna find some luck. Luck is gonna happen. You're gonna walk in the door and somebody's gonna, that relationship's gonna click. You're gonna be at the right moment, at the right place, at the right time, and you're gonna get an opportunity. So you're gonna sell, 1 or 2 new accounts pretty easily. But then what we do thereafter is we take that 500, and I'm old school, so we put them in a prospect box. You can use a CRM tool if you want, but our CRM tool is a prospect box, little 3x5 cards. And then what we ask is, every single quarter, so the next quarter, go back and see those same people again, but do it with a better strategy, do it with a better game plan. Walk in the door, Chris, I was thinking about your business the other day, and I ran across this piece of information. I really wanted to share it with you, and here it is. I put it down in front of him. I asked him really 3 simple questions. Chris, is now a better time to get serious about adding Aflac to your benefit package? You say no. I say, are you telling me no forever, or is now just a bad time? And then the third question is it okay if I check back with you in 3 months or 6 months? So the idea is that if you have 500 in your prospect box and you go back every 13 weeks, then that's roughly 40 in a week that you're going to go see. So 8 before lunch, or actually 4 before lunch, 4 after lunch every single day, 40 at the end of the week, 80 at the end of 2 weeks. So if you do that 80 times in 2 weeks, taking a piece of valuable information, asking if now's a good time to go forward, you're going to get one of those 4 or one of those 80 to say yes. Would you not agree? So then that gives you 2 accounts per month. And then what happens is the next quarter, go back and do the exact same thing, but go back with yet a better strategy or a better game plan or something different to have that conversation piece. And then go back the next quarter and then the next quarter. And the thing is that after you've done that 2 or 3 quarters, now I've got some relationships going. Now I've got some things happening, and it's easier to actually close those accounts. So really what happens is we talk about do whatever you have to do for 5 weeks, even if the worst case scenario is cold calling, right? I mean, that's the absolute worst case, just pick a street and go. But if you can do that for 5 weeks, then what happens is the next time you go in the door, you already have information. You at least know where they are, who they are, you got some data that you could collect on them, and you go back with a strategy. Then the next quarter you go back, now it's a better relationship, and then the next it's even better. So eventually it kind of just turns into kind of like the bread man, right? I mean, he has a route that he goes down. Or the beer guy, he has a route that he goes by, and he gets to know those people really well. FedEx guy, all those people have a route. It's a different route on Monday, different route on Tuesday or Wednesday, but they know all the clients that they're going to talk to, so they have great relationships. And then it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of saying the right thing at the right moment and being in place. So that's the whole idea, is build to 500 in 5 weeks, and then follow up with every single one of them every single quarter with some type of valuable piece of information, which our value adds do a great job of that.